Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Cavalier Field. It is the Dodge City A's and Denver Cougars game 2 of this 3-game series here on Saturday evening. A warm and muggy Saturday evening from Dodge City, Kansas. The Dodge City A's took last night's game in run rule fashion, 12-0 in 7 innings. And are looking to improve on that success tonight as we host the Denver Cougars again, like I said, for game 2 of 3-game series. Home plate meeting currently taking place, so let's go ahead and take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start with the Denver Cougars. Leading off, left fielder, number 20, Adam Werchen. Batting second, shortstop, number 9, TJ Ream. Batting third, center fielder, number 18, Cam Uron. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 4, Gavin Schmeh. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 6, Zeke Minnick. Batting sixth, third baseman, number 17, Nick Crandall. Batting seventh, first baseman, number 26, Will Brasil. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 24, Alex Martinez. And rounding out the lineup for the Denver Cougars is the second baseman, number 2, Jackson Stahl. Starting pitcher for the Cougars is number 15, John Peliquin. And now the starting lineup for your Dodge City A's. It is leading off second baseman, number 10, Roberto Gonzalez. Batting second, center fielder, number 3, Matthew Sandoval. Batting third, third baseman, number 34, Artie Ramirez. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 8, Jacob Klanovsky. Batting fifth, shortstop, number 2, Andrew Ramirez. Batting sixth, first baseman, number 24, Ryan Davis. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 22, Kyle Morrell. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 6, Michael Widener. And batting ninth, catcher, number 4, Arubiel Duran. Starting pitcher for the Dodge City A's is number 28, Riker Sullivan. That is the lineup for your Dodge City A's, and we are just moments away from first pitch being thrown down here at Cavalier Field. First pitch, a hit out into center field, a leadoff single for the Denver Cougars. So that will bring in TJ Ream. And first pitch to Ream gets away from the catcher Duran, and over to second is the leadoff hitter, Adam Werchen. Ball hit on the ground, and TJ Ream is retired. One away for the Denver Cougars. That moved Adam Werchen over to third, and that will bring in Cam Uron. Two and 0 the count now to Cam Uron. Pitch inside, catches the inner part of the zone, and strike number 1. Wild pitch over the head of the catcher, Duran, and Bounces right back at the feet. No advancement allowed. 3-1 the count now to Cam. You're on. Pitch is fouled off and have a full count now to payoff pitch from Sullivan. Pitch is fouled off and out of play, and we'll do the payoff over again. Swung on and missed, and now 2 away for the Denver Cougars. Huron tried to check his swing and couldn't get it done, and that will send him back to the dugout. That brings in Gavin Schmeh. To face the righty, Riker Sullivan. First pitch he sees is up high for ball number 1. Pitch misses as well, and now 2-0 the count to Gavin Schmeh. Pitch fouled back, and now 1-2. Sorry, 2-1. Pitch inside, rolls away from the catcher Duran. Now 3-1. No advancement allowed from Adam Werchin. Pitch popped up high into the air. Third baseman Ramirez giving chase. He's got it. That will end the inning for the Denver Cougars. We're headed to the bottom of the first. No score. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Welcome back into Cavalier Field. Roberto Gonzalez leading off the bottom of the first for the Dodge City A's, and now even in the count at 1 apiece. So the A's facing the righty John Peliquin. And that pitch hit on the ground out into the gap. Leadoff single for Roberto Gonzalez. That will bring in Matthew Sandoval. And we've evidently got a wardrobe malfunction for the catcher, Zeke Minnick. Minnick working on his shin pads. I don't know if a strap broke or came loose, but that appears to be the issue for Minnick at this point. So the leadoff runner for the A's, Roberto Gonzalez, on safely at first, and Matthew Sandoval awaiting his opportunity for his first at bat here this evening against these Denver Cougars. Let's take a look at the league standings. Entirely possible that what we're going to look at is not updated as of last night's game, but we can take a look anyway. Okay, so we were offline for just a moment. It appears that we are back online, and we are ready to go for the first pitch with Matthew Sandoval. Oh, 0-1 the count to Matthew Sandoval. That pitch misses inside and evens the count at 1 apiece. Swing and a miss, and now down in the count 1-2. It's Matthew Sandoval. Pitch misses, evens the count at 2 apiece. Two from Peliquin. Takes a long look over at first. The 2-2 delivery swung on and popped up high into the air. Called for by the third baseman Crandall, and it is caught. Out number 1 for the Dodge City A's. So that will bring in Artie Ramirez. First pitch he sees on the inner half of the zone for strike number 1. One away for the A's. Runner on first with Roberto Gonzalez. Gonzalez starts to take off, but chooses not to. That pitch misses and evens the count at 1 apiece. Pitcher Pelican from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Played at McNeese State University. Throw over to first, not in time. We will await the 1-1 pitch to Artie Ramirez. The defense for the Denver Cougars from left to right in the outfield. Adam Warchin, Cam Uron, and Alex Martinez. Around the infield. That pitch popped up high into the air again. The first baseman calling for it. Out number 2 for the Dodge City A's. That pitch caught just a few steps away from the first base bag. Roberto Gonzalez standing there covering his head, anticipating that could fall. So that will bring in Jacob Klinowski. Swung on and missed, and down in the count, 0-1. So around the infield for the Denver Cougars, from left to right, Nick Crandall, TJ Ream, Jackson Stahl, and Will Rossill. Strike number 2 to Jacob Klinowski. John Pelican on the mound for the Cougars. Zeke Minnick behind the plate. We will talk about the defense for the Dodge City A's coming up in the top, or in the top of the second. That pitch is fouled off, and we'll do the 0-2 over again. Pitch inside, gets Klinowski to flex back, and now 1-2. The A's, after last night's victory, improved to 8-9 overall in league play and have taken over sole possession of 4th place. That pitch misses outside and evens the count at 2 apiece. Klinowski, the DH for the Dodge City A's. The 2-2 delivery from Pelican. Pelican working from the first base side of the rubber. That pitch inside and misses, and it's a full count to Jacob Klinowski. The payoff pitch from the pitcher Pelican. Catches the inside part of the zone, and a strikeout for Jacob Klinowski. That will end the inning for the A's. We are headed to the top of the second. No score here at Cavalier Field. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. I am not sure how to explain that one. Nick Crandall taking his warm-up swings in the on-deck circle, and that bat went flying, hit the post, and Zeke Minnick leading off for the Denver Cougars. He sees a first pitch for strike number one, and that one down low in the turf evens the count at one apiece. That bat went flying. I saw it go across, and it hit the pole. That pitch is fouled off, and now down in the count 1-2. See catcher Zeke Minnick. The defense for the Dodge City A's, we'll get to that right after this. That pitch hit on the ground, fielded by first baseman Ryan Davis. A 3-U put out number one for the Denver Cougars. So the defense for the Dodge City A's from left to right. In the outfield, Michael Widener, Matthew Sandoval, and Kyle Morrell. Around the infield, Artie Ramirez, Andrew Ramirez, Roberto Gonzalez, and Ryan Davis. Riker Sullivan on the mound, and Arubio Duran behind the plate. We'll bring in Nick Crandall. Swing and a miss, and down in the count 0-1 is the third baseman, Nick Crandall. The 0-1 swung on and missed again, and down in the count 0-2. The 0-2 delivery from Sullivan. Misses low. Ball number one. Riker Sullivan out now for his second inning of work in this game. That pitch hit on the ground, fielded by Roberto Gonzalez at second. Throw to first. Ryan Davis in time, and out number two for the Denver Cougars. So 4-3 put out, and that will bring in Will Brossel. Brossel to face Riker Sullivan, 2 away here in the top of the second. First pitch he sees on the outer edge, ball number one. Pitch swung on and missed, and evens the count at one apiece. For Brossel. Brossel, the first baseman for the Denver Cougars. That pitch swung on and missed again, and down on the count 1-2. Pitch fielded by the shortstop Ramirez. Throw to first in time. That will end the inning for the Denver Cougars. We are headed to the bottom of the second. It will be Andrew Ramirez, Ryan Davis, and Kyle Morrell due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. We are headed to the bottom of the second. No scorer here at Cavalier Field, and it is Andrew Ramirez leading off for the Dodge City A's. Ramirez with the athletic play that ended the inning for the Denver Cougars in the top of the second. Ramirez takes the first pitch he sees, grounds it out to short, throw to first in time, and out number one for the Dodge City A's. One away quickly for the A's, and that will bring in the first baseman, Ryan Davis. Ryan Davis, the first baseman for the A's, takes the first pitch he sees on the outer part for ball number one. Pitch swung on and missed, and that will even the count at one apiece for Ryan Davis. Pitch misses and brings the count to 2-1. Swung on and missed, and that evens the count at 2 apiece. Pitch is hit, going down the third base line, but twisting foul and out of play, and will do the 2-2 over again. The Dodge City A's showing some patience. That pitch hit on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and now 2 away for the A's. That will bring in Kyle Morrell. Morrell will face the righty Pelican. That pitch catches the outer edge of the zone, strike number 1. The A's come into tonight's contest 11-15 overall in this season. Swing and a miss for Kyle Morrell, and down in the count 0-2. The Denver Cougars, after the loss last night, they fell to 12-13 overall. That pitch, this is outside, and now 1-2. The 1-2 delivery from Pelican. That pitch is hit. It's sent out into the outfield, just past the outstretched arms of the shortstop, TJ Ream. A single for Kyle Morrell. Runner aboard for the Dodge City A's after a lazy fly ball, and that will bring in the left fielder, Michael Widener. So the A's now with 2 hits in this game. First pitch Michael sees is over the inner part of the zone for strike number 1. Curveball left up high, and that will even the count at 1 apiece for Michael Widener. Matthew Sandoval leads The Dodge City A's in pitches seen with 373 on the season coming into tonight's contest. 2-1 the count to Michael Widener. That pitch, this is inside, now 3-1. Pitch hit on the ground, gets out into the outfield, and Kyle Morrell digging for third. The ball is overthrown, and that will allow Michael Widener to go over to second base. A single for Kyle Morrell. He will advance to second on the error. So the first pitch to the catcher, Rubiel Duran, a strike. Runners on second and third for the Dodge City A's. That pitch hit foul and out of play, and down in the count, 0-2. Pitch misses up high, now 2-1, or 1-2, sorry. The 1-2 delivery from Peliquin. Pitch is hit foul and out of play over the press box. We'll do the 1-2 over again. That pitch popped up, called for by the catcher, Minnick. He makes the catch in foul territory in front of the third base dugout. That will end the inning for the A's. The A's strand two. We're headed to the top of the third. You've been listening to A's Baseball. Leading off the third inning for the Denver Cougars is number 24, Alex Martinez. Martinez out to face Riker Sullivan, out for now his third inning of work for the A's. Two and 0 the count to Alex Martinez. Riker Sullivan comes into tonight's contest. He throws that pitch in for a strike. Comes into tonight's contest. This is his fourth start for the Dodge City A's. His fifth appearance overall. Swung on and fouled off, and that evens the count at 2 apiece to Alex Martinez. Sullivan pitched 13 innings. Has a record of 0-1 overall. 14 hits, 14 runs. 8 of those runs earned. Walked 8, struck out 13, and hit 3 at a 5.538 ERA. Full count now to Alex Martinez. The payoff pitch from Riker Sullivan. Just misses on the outside edge, and the leadoff runner aboard for the Denver Cougars. That will bring in Jackson Stahl. Pitch is fouled off. 0-1 the count to Jackson Stahl. Riker Sullivan last pitched for the Dodge City A's against the Game Day Angels on July the 2nd. Pitch misses, evens the count at 1 apiece. That game, a 3-inning outing. Took the loss in that game. 6 hits, 7 runs, 5 of those earned. Walked 3. Struck out 5. 2-1 the count now to Jackson Stahl. Nobody out here in the top of the third. Throw over to first to check on the runner, Alex Martinez. Pitch is popped up. Called for by the second baseman, Roberto Gonzalez. The catch made out in the outfield. That is out number 1 for the Denver Cougars. That will bring in, back at the top of the order for the Cougars, Adam Orchin. Orchin singled his first time up. Throw over to first, not in time. The only game that pitch in for a strike. 0-1. The only game that Riker Sullivan has not started for the Dodge City A's where he has made an appearance. A 2-inning outing against the Hayes Larks on June the 26th. No record in that game. That pitch fouled and sent out of play. 0-2. The Hayes Larks for Riker Sullivan on the 26th. 2 hits, 1 run, walked 3, and struck out 1. Pitch grounded out back to the pitcher. It was a foot race between Sullivan and Wirchin. Sullivan won it 2 away now for the Denver Cougars. That will bring in TJ Ream. Ream grounded out his first time up. 2 away here in the top of the third. We're scoreless at Cavalier Field. That pitch swung on and hit foul. Sorry. Another swing and a miss. Down in the count, 0-1 is Ream. Pitch misses for ball number 1. Pitch outside and brings the count to 2 apiece. 2-1 to TJ Ream. Riker Sullivan with his longest outings were 4-inning outings. Those came in his first official start for the Dodge City A's on June the 17th against the Angels, and then on Wednesday the 22nd against the Rough Riders. Both of those 4-inning outings, that pitch called a strike on the outer edge and evens the count at 2 apiece. Runner on second for the Denver Cougars. Pitch misses just outside and a full count for Riker Sullivan. Payoff pitch from Sullivan. That one hit on the ground, fielded, throw to first in time. That will end the inning for the Cougars. They strand 1. We're headed to the bottom of the third, scoreless. We'll be back at the top of the order for the A's. Roberto Gonzalez, Matthew Sandoval, and Artie Ramirez due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. We'd like to take this time to thank our Grand Slam sponsors: the City of Dodge City and Ford County, Curbs Law Office, McDonald's Cool Enterprises LLC, Lewis Automotive Group, Lauren Dahl, and the Community Foundation of Southwest Kansas. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's baseball. Leading off the bottom of the third for the Dodge City A's is Roberto Gonzalez. Gonzalez singled his first time up. He's now in the count at 2-1. Roberto Gonzalez, that ball popped up high into the air and out of play. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Gonzalez comes into tonight's contest hitting .364 on the season, a .440 on-base percentage. That pitch misses inside, and a full count now for Roberto Gonzalez. Payoff pitch coming from the pitcher Pelican. Misses outside, and the A's have their leadoff runner aboard. A leadoff walk, and that will bring in Matthew Sandoval. Sandoval steps into the box tonight, hitting .301 on the season, .426 on-base percentage. Sandoval flew out his first time up. He will face the righty Pelican now out for his third inning of work. Gonzalez with a good lead off of first. Starts to take off. A swing and a miss, and down in the count, 0-1 is Matthew Sandoval. Gonzalez with a good lead again. Swung on and missed. Down in the count, 0-2 is Matthew Sandoval. Sandoval played his freshman season at Midland College from Uvalde, Texas. That pitch is hit high in the air. It's headed out into the outfield. It's being tracked. Out number 1 for the Dodge City A's. Roberto Gonzalez will retreat back to first. One away for the A's. That will bring in Artie Ramirez. Ramirez flew out his first time up. He steps into the box hitting .385 on the season, a .429 on-base percentage for Artie Ramirez. Ramirez playing third base tonight for the A's. A returner to this team, joined the team late, was recovering from an injury earlier in the season. Throw over to first. Gets Gonzalez scrambling back. Not in time, and still no pitch to Artie Ramirez. Throw over to first again, not in time, and rightfully so, the Denver Cougars should be concerned with the speed of Roberto Gonzalez on the base paths. Roberto Gonzalez with 6 stolen bases on the season. The second leading stolen base person on this team. First pitch to Artie Ramirez up high, ball number 1. That pitch hit high and fouled out of play will even the count at 1 apiece. The 1-1 delivery. One delivery from Pelican. Swung on and missed. That will bring the count to 1-2. We're scoreless here so far in the bottom of the second. Bottom of the third. One away for the Dodge City A's. The Denver Cougars with 1 hit. They've committed 1 error and stranded 2. The Dodge City A's with 3 hits, no errors, and they have stranded 3. Pitch is swung on and missed, and a strikeout for Artie Ramirez. That is now 2 away and will bring in the designated hitter, Jacob Klinowski. Klinowski struck out looking his last time up. Klinowski on the season, batting .360 and .421 on base percentage. Runner on first for the A's with 2 away after drawing the leadoff walk. Gonzalez getting his lead off of first again. Throw over to first. Dropped by the first baseman, Brasil. Gonzalez with a lead off again. Catcher Minnick pops up, looks down at Gonzalez. Throws back to the pitcher Peliquin. 1-0 now the count for the designated hitter Klinowski. Swung on and missed, and Gonzalez will go down to second. He is tagged out on the throw. That will end the inning for the A's. We're headed to the top of the 4th. Still scoreless. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. We're headed into the top of the 4th, a scoreless game here at Cavalier Field. Riker Sullivan now out for his 4th inning of work to face the Denver Cougars. It is Cam Huron leading off for the Cougars and takes the first pitch he sees for ball 1. Huron struck out swinging his first time up. Check swing. They'll say he went. Strike number 1. One strikeout so far this game for Riker Sullivan. That pitch is fouled off. Rather, they will say it evidently hit him. Leadoff runner aboard on catcher interference. That brings in Gavin Schmay. Schmay in the count at 2-0. That pitch hit out into left field, fielded by Michael Widener, and one away for the Denver Cougars. So that will bring in Zeke Minnick. Minnick grounded out his first time up. First pitch, 2 Minnick, swung on and missed, and Huron steals down to second. Runner on second for the Cougars, nobody out. 0-1 the count, 2 Minnick. That one fouled off and will bring the count to 0-2. Two delivery, bounces in the turf ahead of home plate. That will bring the count to 1-2. One-two delivery, down low again, and evens the count at 2 apiece. Swung on and missed, and that will send Minnick back to the dugout. One away for the Cougars. That will bring in Nick Crandall. Crandall 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. The second strikeout in this game for Riker Sullivan. That pitch hit on the ground, just missed by Gonzalez. Throw into home was not in time, and the Cougars take an early 1-0 lead. Runner on first now for the Cougars, and that will bring in Will Brossel. Brossel grounded out his first time up. 2 away for the Cougars, and the first pitch he sees is fouled off, and down in the count 0-1. So the Cougars, after 10 scoreless innings, have finally scored a run here at Cavalier Field. Pitch, throw down to first, was not in time. Sullivan getting some explanation of location. That pitch catches the outer edge of the zone. Now down in the count 1-2 is Brasil. Check swing, and they say he did not go. That will bring the count even at 2 apiece. Riker Sullivan takes a long walk around the mound, and he's back on. The 2-2 delivery from Sullivan. That ball hit on the ground to second. Flipped over to the shortstop covering, and that will end the inning for the Denver Cougars. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth. A's trailing 1-0. It will be Jacob Klinowski, Andrew Ramirez, and Ryan Davis due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Jacob Klinowski leading off for the A's in the bottom of the fourth. He takes the first pitch he sees. It sent it out to left field. It is caught. And out number one quickly for the A's. That will bring in Andrew Ramirez. Ramirez 0 for 1. He ground out his first time up. Ramirez hitting .255 on the season, a .364 on-base percentage. He takes the first pitch he sees for strike number one. From the pitcher Peliquin out for his fourth inning of work. That pitch in and strikes Ramirez in the shoulder. That will be on base, hit by pitch. That will bring in Ryan Davis with one away for the A's. Davis grounded out his last time up. He steps into the box tonight, hitting .303 on the season, a .352 on-base percentage. That pitch taken and driven, foul and out of play over the lights for strike number one. Pitch lined right back. Lined at the third baseman. Throw over to first for the double play was not in time. And Andrew Ramirez still on base at first. Two away for the A's, and that will bring in Kyle Morrell. Morrell singled his first time up. He steps in, hitting .319 on the season, a .438 on-base percentage. He takes the first pitch he sees. It is outside and ball number one. Two away for the A's. We are in the bottom of the fourth. The A's trailing 1-0. That pitch on the inner part of the zone, strike number one. It was the bottom of the third last night where the A's got rolling. That pitch hit high in the air. It's headed out into the outfield. Fortune takes about one step left. That will end the inning for the A's. They strand one. We're headed to the top of the fifth. A's trailing 1-0. We are headed to the top of the fifth. We'll take this opportunity to thank our home run sponsors: Rabine Brothers Law Firm, Conant Construction LLC, Parker Haskins Insurance Incorporated, Duke Energy, Edward Jones Melanie Harshberger, Town Place Suites by Marriott, and EDF Renewables Incorporated Spurville 3 Wind Project. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's baseball. Alex Martinez leading off for the Denver Cougars here in the top of the fifth. It is Riker Sullivan out now for his fifth inning of work and the longest outing that he has done this season. That pitch hit on the ground just past the outstretched arms of the second baseman Roberto Gonzalez, the leadoff runner aboard for the Cougars. Will bring in Jackson Stahl. Stahl 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. First pitch from Sullivan hit out into left field. Michael Widener there tracking it, and out number 1 for the Denver Cougars. That will bring in Adam Warchin. We are back at the top of the order for the Cougars as they begin their third trip around the batting order. Warchin 1 for 2. He grounded out his last time up. First pitch from Sullivan misses just on the inside part for ball number 1. Pitch misses again. Now 2-0, the count to Adam Warchin. Runner on first with one away for the Denver Cougars in the top of the fifth. Now 3-0. For that pitch misses to the outside edge. Nobody warming up in the A's bullpen at this point. Sullivan delivers up high, a 4-pitch walk, and now runners on first and second for the Denver Cougars. It's going to send the catcher Duran out for a quick visit with the pitcher Riker Sullivan. It's going to bring in TJ Ream. Ream is 0 for 2 on this game. He has grounded out both times he's been at the plate. Runners on first and second for the Denver Cougars. First pitch in from Sullivan, swung on and missed, and down in the count 0-1 is TJ Ream. That pitch, it is hit out into the outfield, and digging for home, the throw in will not be in time. Runners on the corners for the Denver Cougars as they take a 2-0 lead. That will bring in Cam Huron. Huron 0 for 1. He was on base due to catcher's interference his last time up. Pitch, a fielder's choice for Huron, and now 2 away for the Cougars, but they now lead this game 3-0. That will bring in Gavin Schmeh. Schmeh 0 for 2. He flew out his last time up. 2 away for the Cougars. Runner on first. The A's trying to get into the bottom of the inning and get their bats going. That pitch misses up high for ball number 1. That pitch misses outside again. Now 2-1 to Gavin Schmeh. The 2-1 delivery from Sullivan is rather thrown over to first to check on Huron. Not in time, and we'll do the 2-1. That pitch misses high and outside. Now 3-1. Riker Sullivan with his longest outing this season for the A's, now at 4 2/3 innings. The 3-1 fouled off. It'll be a full count now for Gavin Schmeh. Schmeh steps back in. The payoff pitch from Sullivan. He's set. Delivers. That ball hit out into the outfield. Matthew Sandoval there to track and haul it in. That will end the inning for the Cougars. We are headed to the bottom of the 5th. The A's trailing 3-0. It will be Michael Widener, Arubio Duran, and Roberto Gonzalez. When we return, you've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Dodge City A's, it is Michael Widener. Widener singled his first time up. He will step in hitting 146 on the season, a 236 on-base percentage. Widener will face Peliquin, now out for his fifth inning of work. Takes the first pitch he sees for ball number 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch inside and evens a count at 1 apiece. Does Michael Widener. Pitch, slider across the zone, catches the outer edge, brings the count to 1-2. Swung on and missed, be a drop third strike, throw down to first to complete the play, and 1 away for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in the catcher, Arubio Duran. Duran flew out his first time up. He steps in hitting 255 on the season, a 317 on-base percentage. Duran will face Peliquin. First pitch that he sees, a curveball on the inner part, strike number 1. Duran shaking his head, saying, yeah, that was there. That pitch hit on a rope, but going foul. Strike number 2 for the catcher, Duran. Oh, and 2 to Duran, 1 away, nobody on. That pitch, chopper, unable to be fielded by the shortstop, TJ Ream, and that will put runner aboard for the Dodge City A's. A high chopper, and that will be an infield single for Duran. Will bring in Roberto Gonzalez, and it is Menelik Israel, the courtesy runner for the Dodge City A's. So we are back at the top of the order as the A's making their third trip around the batting order. Roberto Gonzalez leading off, a throw over to first, not in time, and Roberto Gonzalez comes in, sees the first pitch outside for a ball. Gonzalez with five RBIs on the season and has scored 12 runs of his own. Throw over to first again to check on Izzy. One the count to Roberto Gonzalez, and the third throw over to first. The Denver Cougars seem to be concerned with base runners of the Dodge City A's. The 1-1 delivery inside, throw to second, not in time, and after the pitch was over, or the ball was overthrown to second, as he started to go away to third and retreated back to second. He is in safely. The stolen base. 1-2 the count now to Roberto Gonzalez. Runner on second for the Dodge City A's. Izzy gets the attention of the pitcher Peliquin. He reverts back to second base. He'll go take his lead again. Izzy a good 10 feet or so off the base. He takes off running. Pitch hit foul, and we'll do the 1-2 over again. One, two, the count to Roberto Gonzalez. That pitch hit. It's popped, headed out into the outfield. The left fielder giving chase. He comes up with it. Out number 2 for the Dodge City A's. That was caught in foul territory. Now 2 away. That will bring in Matthew Sandoval. Sandoval 0 for 2, flew out his last time up. Sandoval on this season with 12 RBIs and has scored 23 runs of his own. Izzy on second with a good lead off again. That pitch misses inside and low for ball number 1. The A's trailing this game 3-0. We're in the bottom of the 5th. The pitcher Peliquin slowing down significantly in this game. Pitch misses outside. Now 2-0 to Matthew Sandoval. Matthew with family here visiting this weekend. Peliquin comes set. He will step off and chase Izzy back to second. The 2-0 delivery. Down low. Now 3-0. 3-0 the count to Matthew Sandoval. That pitch catches the outer part of the zone, and strike number 1. 2 away. Runner on second for the Dodge City A's. Pitch again called strike on the outer edge, and that will be a full count now to Matthew Sandoval. The payoff pitch coming from the pitcher John Peliquin. There is still no action in the Denver Cougars bullpen. Peliquin now with 81 pitches in this game. That pitch hit on the ground, fielded at first base by Brossel. That will end the inning for the A's. We're headed to the top of the 6th. The A's trailing 3-0. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. We'll take this opportunity to thank our triple sponsor, Cargill Meat Solutions. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's baseball. Ethan Bautista on the mound now for the Dodge City A's as they go to the bullpen. The night for Riker Sullivan is done. Riker Sullivan goes officially 5 innings, throws 78 pitches, 2 earned runs. He gave up 3. Struck out 2, 4 hits, walked 2, 1 wild pitch. That is the stat line for Riker Sullivan tonight. Ethan Bautista takes over the mound for the Dodge City A's. Bautista comes into tonight's contest with making his 9th appearance now. Made 3 starts for the A's, has pitched 16.1 innings. The first pitch to the leadoff hitter, Zeke Minnick, outside for ball number 1. Bautista with an 0-1 record, 18 hits, 14 hits. I'm offline. 18 hits, 14 runs, 13 earned. Has walked 6, struck out 18, and hit 7. He has a 7.163 ERA. The 1-1 delivery from Bautista, right over the zone, strike number 2. The 1-2 delivery coming for Ethan Bautista, working from the first base side of the rubber. Swung on and missed, and the first strikeout for Ethan Bautista in this game. 1 away for the Denver Cougars here in the top of the 6th. That will bring in Nick Crandall. Crandall 1 for 2. He singled his last time up. Ethan Bautista made his last appearance for the Dodge City A's. It was a start in the game against the Liberal BJs on July the 4th. First pitch to Nick Crandall, a strike. In that game, Bautista went 3 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. That pitch is outside and evens the count at 2 apiece. Walked 1 and struck out 4. Bautista's last non-start for the A's came on June the 22nd against the Rough Riders, a 2-inning outing. That pitch hit high into the outfield. It bounces off the outfield wall. It will be a stand-up double for Nick Crandall. That will bring in Will Brossel. Brossel hit into a fielder's choice. He is 0 for 2. One away with runner on second for the Denver Cougars. That pitch misses outside for ball number 1. He's still looking in. He's got his sign. Crandall with a good lead off of second. 1-0 delivery. Misses outside again. Now 2-0 to Brussels. The 2-0 delivery. A line drive right back at the first baseman, Ryan Davis. Throw over to Andrew Ramirez, covering second. That one is doubled up. That will end the inning for the Cougars. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th. It will be Artie Ramirez, Jacob Klanowski, and Andrew Ramirez due up when we return. You have been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. We are headed to the bottom of the sixth. The A's trailing 3-0. Artie Ramirez leading off for the Dodge City A's. He will face the pitcher John Peliquin. He is out now for his 6th inning of work. Swing and a miss, and down on the count, 0-1. That pitch is fouled off and out of play, and now quickly down in the count, 0-2 is Ramirez. Artie Ramirez with 7 RBIs coming into tonight's contest. He has scored 5 runs of his own. That pitch is fouled off again and will do the 0-2 over. Ramirez 0 for 2. He struck out swinging his last time up. Peliquin waving off a couple of signs. He's got it. The 0-2 delivery swung on and missed. A strikeout for Artie Ramirez and 1 away for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Jacob Klinowski. Klinowski's 0 for 2 on the night. Flew out his last time up. Jacob Klinowski. 11 RBIs and has scored 9 runs of his own. So the A's trailing this game 3-0. We're in the bottom of the 6th. The Cougars scored 1 in the 4th and 2 in the 5th. AF that pitch and then catches his own for strike number 1. Here's at work is going to begin in the Denver Cougars bullpen. Down quickly in the count, 0-2 is Klinowski. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and chopped foul, and we'll do the 0-2 over again. Swung on and missed, and strikeout 2 of the inning. That will bring in Andrew Ramirez with 2 away for the Dodge City A's. Andrew Ramirez 0 for 1. He was hit by pitch his last time up. Ramirez, 16 RBIs, has scored 14 of his own this season. Ramirez playing shortstop for the A's tonight. Takes the first pitch he sees up high for ball number 1. Swung on and missed, and that will even the count at 1 apiece for Andrew Ramirez. Pitch is fouled off and down in the count 1-2. The 1-2 delivery from Peliquin. Swung on and missed, and the A's go 3 up, 3 down in this inning. We are headed to the top of the 7th. The A's trailing 3-0. You've been listening to A's Baseball. We'll take this opportunity to thank our double sponsors, Winter Livestock Incorporated, I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, Kelly Hendricks DDS, Western Beverage, Village Square Merchants Association, ITC Great Plains LLC, Kirby Meat Company, Best Water of Southwest Kansas, Danny Thomas, the Victory Electric Cooperative Association Incorporated, and Farm Bureau Wealth Management and C. Fragon. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's baseball. The A's go to the bullpen again and call in Dylan Weaver. Weaver now on the mound for the A's. Weaver comes into tonight's contest. He is making his 11th appearance for the Dodge City A's. He has a 3-1 record. The first pitch inside and low to Alex Martinez for ball number 1. Still no action out in the Denver Cougars bullpen, but there is someone down along the outfield wall. Looks like appearing to might be starting to warm up. 2-0 the count now to Alex Martinez. As he faces the righty Dylan Weaver. That pitch inside and low, now 3-0. Dylan Weaver made his last appearance against the Hayes Larks on July the 6th. 1.1 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, walked 1. Strike 1 to from Dylan Weaver. Alex Martinez leading off for the Denver Cougars. That pitch swung on and fouled off, and we'll have the full count now. Weaver will get a different ball after that one's chopped off and sent out of play. The payoff pitch from Dylan Weaver. That pitch hit out into the outfield. Matthew Sandoval giving chase, and out number 1 for the Denver Cougars. And for the 3rd time this game, the leadoff runner is not aboard for the Cougars. 1 away, and that will bring in Jackson Stahl. Stahl is 0 for 2. He flew out his last time up. Takes the first pitch he sees from Dylan Weaver for strike number 1. That pitch down low and bounces away, evens the count at 1 apiece. Weaver comes into tonight's contest a 7.525 ERA overall on the season. He's got his sign and come set. 1-1 delivery is hit down the third baseline, fielded by Yardy Ramirez. Throw to first. Ryan Davis fields in time, and out number 2 for the Denver Cougars. 2 away now. And that brings in Adam Warchin back at the top of the order for the Cougars. Warchin is 1 for 2. He walked on his last time up. Swung on and missed, and strike number 1 for Warchin. Dylan Weaver, his longest outing, a 4-inning outing against the Great Bend Batcats, that game back on June the 6th. Warchin showing bunt, does not pull back in time, and takes that one for strike number 2. Down in the count, 0-2 is Warchin, and we'll see next pitch from Weaver. The 0-2 delivery. That one swung on and missed, and that will end the inning for the Cougars. It is stretch time in Dodge City. We're headed to the bottom of the 7th. It is Ryan Davis, Kyle Morrell, and Michael Widener due up. When we return, you've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. We're headed into the bottom of the 7th. It is Ryan Davis leading off for the Dodge City A's. Davis is over 2. Hit a line drive out to the third baseman, his last time up. Peliquin, the pitcher for the Cougars, out for now his 7th inning of work. Pitch misses inside, now 2-0 to Ryan Davis. Davis steps into the box tonight with 17 RBIs and has scored 13 runs of his own. 3-0 now, the count. And it is a 4-pitch leadoff walk to Ryan Davis, the leadoff runner aboard for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Kyle Morrell. Morrell is 1 for 2 on the evening. He flew out his last time up. Kyle Morrell on the season, 22 RBIs and has scored 18 runs of his own. He will step in to face the righty Peliquin. Takes the first pitch he sees for a strike. I believe that Will Gabriel is the pitcher warming up in the bullpen for the Denver Cougars. Gabriel, a lefty. Swing and a miss for Kyle Morrell, and down quickly in the count, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery from Peliquin. That pitch inside and low, ball number 1. The Denver Cougars scored 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th. They have 5 hits, committed 1 error. They have stranded 4. The Dodge City A's with no runs, and Kyle Morrell will strike out swinging. 1 away for the A's. The A's with 4 hits. They have committed 1 error and stranded 5. That brings in Michael Widener. Widener 1 for 2. He got on a drop third strike. No, he was out on a drop third strike his last time up. Widener, 2 RBIs and have scored 6 runs this season. He takes the first pitch he sees for strike number 1. Pitch left high, evens the count at 1 apiece. 1 away for the A's and runner on first. A 1-1 delivery inside and low and brings the count to 2-1. One delivery. That one catches the inner part of the zone, evens the count at 2 apiece. Pitch in and down low, a full count for Michael Widener. Swung on and fouled. So we'll do the payoff pitch over again. The second payoff pitch from the pitcher, John Peliquin. Catches the inner part of the zone, and Michael Widener not happy with himself. Strikeout looking, and now 2 away for the A's. That will bring in the catcher, Rubio Duran. Duran 1 for 2. He singled his last time up. Duran steps in with 2 RBIs on the season, has scored 8 runs of his own. The home plate umpire telling the Denver Cougars that the bullpen catcher has to have some sort of face protection on. So after a pause in play, we'll go back to work. That pitch up high, and Minnick pops up, looks down at first, does not throw. Ball number 1 to Rubio Duran. So now the home plate umpire, concerned with the protection of the bullpen catcher, goes down, and work will end. Nope. They're going to send someone else down there. Duran sends that one out of play. A hard hit ball, but fouling out of play evens the count at 1 apiece. Peliquin with the 1-1 delivery. That one hit hard again and out of play to the left. Now down in the count, 0-2. A's trailing 3-0. Runner on first, 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. The 1-2 delivery to the catcher, Duran. Pitch outside. Davis takes off. He's in safely at second. Runner at second now for the Dodge City A's. 2-2 the count now to Duran. Ryan Davis with a stolen base. The home plate umpire has had a word with Duran. Evidently Duran saw something. They're going to go out and check the glove of the pitcher, Peliquin, and he has just been ejected. Evidently Peliquin has something in his glove, and we're going to be forced to make a pitching change. The new pitcher for the Denver Cougars is number 19, Will Gabriel. So we will be back after the warm-up pitches. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Well, we are back to action after Pelican was ejected with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th, and it is the 2-2 count to Rubio Duran. New pitcher on the mound is Will Gabriel for the Denver Cougars. Swung on and missed, and that will end the inning for the A's. And the catcher Minnick might have just been ejected. Either way, we will be back with the top of the 8th. You have been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. We are headed into the top of the 8th. Catcher Arubio Duran was ejected during the warm-up tosses as there was a discussion between home plate umpire and the Denver Cougars coach. Duran out warming up our pitcher, Dylan Weaver, got ejected during a conversation, and that will now have Alex Cummings catching for the Dodge City A's. Dylan Weaver now out for his second inning of work. And that will be TJ Ream leading off for the Denver Cougars. The first pitch a strike, second pitch grounded out to the shortstop, throw to first in time, and now one away for the Cougars. That will bring in Cam Huron. Huron is 0 for 2 on the game. He hit into a fielder's choice his last time up. Swung on and missed, and down in the count 0-1 is Huron. Peliquin, the pitcher for the Denver Cougars, was ejected in the bottom of the 7th, had pine tar in his glove, and then Duran was ejected in between innings. 1-1 count, swung on and missed, and down in the count 1-2 is Cam Huron. One away for the Cougars. The Cougars leading this game 3-0. Weaver sends that one in and outside, evens the count at 2 apiece. The 2-2 delivery from Weaver. Swung on and missed. Strikeout. That will bring in Gavin Schmay with 2 away for the Cougars. Gavin Schmay. Schmay steps in 0 for 3 on the evening. He flew out his last time up. First pitch he sees a strike. 0-1 now to Schmay. That pitch hit on the ground. Fielded. Throw to first. Not in time. A fielding error on the shortstop Ramirez. Ramirez bobbled that one, fielding it. That will allow Schmay on at first. That will bring in the catcher, Zeke Minnick. Minnick was warned in that confrontation between two catchers in between innings. First pitch Minnick sees is outside for ball number 1. They say that pitch hits Minnick in the hip. Sprints down to first. That will put runners on first and second for the Cougars. Courtesy runner for the Cougars will be yesterday's pitcher, Matthew Sapikoff. That brings in Nick Crandall. Crandall grounds to third base, throw to first in time, and that will end the inning for the Cougars. They strand 2. And we are headed to the bottom of the 8th. The A's down to their final 6 outs to win this ball game. A's trailing 3-0. It will be back at the top of the order with Roberto Gonzalez, Matthew Sandoval, and Artie Ramirez due up when we return. You've been listening to A's Baseball. Roberto Gonzalez leading off for the Dodge City A's in the bottom of the 8th. Gonzalez 1 for 2 in this game. Flew out his last time up. He takes the first pitch he sees from Will Gabriel. Came in the last inning and threw one pitch, a strikeout to end the inning against a Rubio Duran. Second pitch outside brings a count to 2-0 to Roberto Gonzalez. Roberto Gonzalez on the season, 16 hits, 11 singles, 3 doubles, 2 triples. Shows bunt, takes it for strike number 1. Two and 1. That pitch outside brings the count to 3-1. The 3-1 delivery swung on and missed, and it is a full count now to Roberto Gonzalez. The payoff pitch from the southpaw Gabriel. A high chopper headed out, fielded by the shortstop. Throw to first, not in time. A leadoff single for the speedy Roberto Gonzalez. Will bring in Matthew Sandoval. Sandoval 0 for 3 on the evening. He ground out his last time up. Sandoval on the season, 25 hits, 19 singles, 3 doubles, 1 triple. Has hit 2 home runs. Sandoval with a fly ball out to left field and out number 1 for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Artie Ramirez. Artie Ramirez 0 for 3. He struck out swinging his last time up. Ramirez with 10 hits on the season, 3 singles, 5 doubles, 2 home runs. Throw to first, not in time, and again, the Denver Cougars concerned with the speed on the base paths of the Dodge City A's. Gabriel looks in. He's got his sign and comes set. That pitch misses outside. 1-0, the count to Artie Ramirez. We're going to play a little bit of tag you're it up here in the press box as we trade out personnel. A swing and a miss, and Artie Ramirez now down in the count, or even in the count at 1 apiece. The 1-1 delivery from Gabriel. Gabriel, when he's looking in to get his sign, is crouched over. Takes a look over at Gonzalez. That pitch is delivered, hit on the ground. Flip to second, not in time. So a fielder's choice will get runner on first and second now for the Dodge City A's. And we will have a pinch hitter. So Jacob Klanowski no longer hitting for the A's. It will be Carson Wright. Carson Wright stepping in. Wright steps into the box. He is hitting .313 on the season, a .450 on-base percentage. Takes the first pitch he sees for ball number 1. The 1-0 delivery. Artie Ramirez with a good lead off of first, and a little excuse me hack as Carson Wright fouls that one off back at the first base dugout. That evens a count at 1 apiece. The A's trying to get something going, trailing in this game 3-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. That pitch outside, throw to first, gets away from the first baseman. It rolls down, and that will put runners up first and second for the Dodge City A's. That will be an error, a fielding error on the first baseman, Brossel. So we will resume play, a 2-1 count to Carson Wright. Runners on second and third. That pitch sent out into right center field. It drops in for a hit. Artie Ramirez digging for home. He got it. RBI single for Carson Wright, and the A's are with 1 now at 3-2. That will bring in Andrew Ramirez. Ramirez 0 for 2 on this game. He struck out swinging his last time up. Andrew Ramirez, the younger brother of Artie Ramirez. 14 hits on the season, 10 singles, 2 doubles, 1 triple, and 1 home run. That home run, his first of the collegiate season, a grand slam that scored big time for the A's. The 1-0 count to Andrew Ramirez. That one's outside, brings the count to 2-0. Carson Wright at first after the RBI single that got the A's on the board late in this game. Gabriel got his sign, the 1-0 delivery. That one's lined back at the shortstop. That will end the inning for the A's. They are doubled off, and we're headed to the top of the 9th. A's trailing 3-2. You've been listening to A's Baseball. We are headed into the top of the ninth. Roberto Gonzalez on the mound now for the Dodge City A's. And that will put Andrew Ramirez at second. Brock Denbo now in at short for the Dodge City A's. Will Brassell, the leadoff hitter for the Denver Cougars, now in the count at 3-1. A leadoff walk to Will Brassell, and that will bring in Alex Martinez. Alex Martinez 1 for 2 in this game. He flew out his last time up. He takes the first pitch he sees for a ball. Now 1-0. Swing and a miss, and that will even the count at 1 apiece for Alex Martinez. Roberto Gonzalez on the mound for the Dodge City A's, making his 4th appearance there. Pitched 2.1 innings so far. A swing and a miss, and that gets Alex Martinez down in the count 1-2. Gonzalez with an 11.571 ERA on the season. He has 1 save, 2 hits, 3 runs, walked 2, struck out 2. That pitch hit on the ground, throw to second, throw to first in time, and the Cougars are doubled off, now 2 away. 4-6-3 double play, and that will bring in Jackson Stahl. Jackson Stahl 0 for 3. He grounded out his last time up. Takes the first pitch he sees outside, ball number 1. Roberto Gonzalez made his last appearance for the A's. Pitch swung on and missed, and evens the count at 1 apiece. So Gonzalez made his last appearance on July the 6th against the Hayes Larks. He went a third of an inning in that game. 2 hits and 3 runs scored. He also hit 1 batter. 2-1 the count. That pitch low brings the count to 3-1. Okay, 2-2 the count. At pitch. So it was 3-1. Either way, Jackson Stahl on base, going with the base on balls. That brings in Adam Warchin, the Denver Cougars back at the top of the order. This game has been a wild one, folks. That pitch, a curveball, catches the upper part of the zone. Strike number 1. Runner aboard for the Cougars. With 2 away, the Cougars leading this game 3-2. The Denver Cougars starting their 5th trip around the batting order. That ball outside evens the count at 1 apiece. That pitch catches the inner part of the zone and sends Warchin in the count to 1-2. Roberto Gonzalez, the righty on the mound for the A's. He's working from the middle of the rubber. That pitch just misses outside and evens the count at 2 apiece. The A's with their final 3 outs to try to win this ball game in the bottom of the 9th, or at least send us to extras. That pitch fouled off and right past the corner of the press box. We'll do the 2-2 over again. Gonzalez looks over at first. He comes set. That pitch catches the outer corner of the zone, and a strikeout will end the inning for the Cougars. We're headed to the bottom of the 9th. The A's with their final 3 outs to try to extend or win this game. It will be Ryan Davis, Kyle Morrell, and Michael Widener due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. The A's would like to thank our single sponsors: Roger Hedrick, David H. Snap LC, John Wilkerson, Garcia and Antosh, Val Hinton, Jason and Wendy Barnett, and Julian Manuel Garcia. Thank you for your support and sponsorship of Dodge City A's Baseball. We are headed to the bottom of the 9th. The A's trailing 3-2. Will Gabriel back on the mound for the Denver Cougars. Ryan Davis leading off. He takes the first pitch he sees for ball number 1. Davis is 0 for 2 in this game, walked on his last time up. Davis steps in on the season. He has 20 hits, 9 singles, 9 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run. 2-0 the count now to Ryan Davis. That pitch misses outside, now 3-0. You can feel it in the air. The A's looking for something here in the bottom of the 9th. That pitch misses outside, a 4-pitch leadoff walk to Ryan Davis. And the tying run now aboard. That will bring in Kyle Morrell. Morrell is 1 for 3 tonight. He struck out swinging his last time up. Kyle Morrell, 23 hits on the season, 16 singles, 4 doubles, 1 triple, 2 home runs. So the A's are going to elect to put a pinch runner in, and they are going to trade the first base coach, who was Angelo Zazzarino, for Ryan Davis. So Ryan Davis now being the first base coach, Zazzarino pinch running for the Dodge City A's. Throw over to first to check on Zazzarino, not in time, and we will go back to play with Kyle Morrell. Morrell shows bunt, takes it for strike number 1. The 0-1, rather thrown to first. Not in time, so we'll do the 0-1 count to Kyle Morrell. Zazzarino takes off. Zazzarino is in safely, and the Denver Cougars thought they had him out. Oh, and 2 the count to Kyle Morrell. The tying run for the Dodge City A's now at second in scoring position. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 9th. Gabriel looks back. He will throw in. That ball gets through the legs of the catcher Minnick. And Zazzarino now at third base for the Dodge City A's. The tying run 90 feet away. 1 and 2 the count now to Kyle Morrell. The 1-2 delivery from Gabriel. That one just misses outside, evens the count at 2 apiece. The 2-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that will be out number 1 for the Dodge City A's. So that will bring in Michael Widener. Widener 1 for 3. He struck out looking his last time up. Michael Widener, 7 hits on the season, 6 singles, 1 double. So he steps in to face the southpaw Will Gabriel. The A's with the tying run 90 feet away with 1 away. That pitch catches the outer part of the zone. Strike number 1 to Michael Widener. The 0-1 delivery from Gabriel. That pitch in catches the inner edge of the zone, down in the count 0-2. Michael Widener steps back in. 0-2 the count. Gabriel comes set. The 0-2 delivery. That pitch misses outside, ball number 1. A game that the A's have trailed all night long. Cougars scored 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th. The A's on the board in the bottom of the 8th with 2 runs. That pitch hit over the head of the third baseman. That the tying run scores. We're a tie ball game, 3-3. The go-ahead run now at first for the Dodge City A's. A clutch RBI single for Michael Widener. And that will bring in the catcher, Alex Cummings. Cummings stepping in for the first time tonight. Alex Cummings hitting .246 on the season, .361 on-base percentage. He takes the first pitch he sees from the southpaw Gabriel outside for ball number 1. Alex Cummings has 15 hits on the season, 10 singles, 4 doubles, 1 triple. He has 12 RBIs and scored 6 runs of his own. That pitch misses outside to the right-handed hitting Cummings, now 2-0. The winning run at first base for the Dodge City A's with 1 away. That pitch down low, 3-0. Delivery from Gabriel. That pitch hit foul down into the first base bullpen. 3-1. The 3-1 delivery. That pitch catches the inner part of the zone. A full count now to Alex Cummings. The payoff pitch coming from Will Gabriel. The A's with 1 away. That pitch is fouled off, and we'll do the payoff over again. The A's beat the Denver Cougars last night, 12-0 in 7 innings. The A's trying to win this one tonight in walk-off fashion in the bottom of the 9th. The payoff again. That one's hit foul down the first base line and out of play. Alex Cummings with an extended at bat. 8th pitch of this at bat coming to the catcher, Alex Cummings. Gabriel comes set. The third payoff pitch. That one misses up high, and that will put Cummings on base. Runners now at first and second, and the go-ahead run now in scoring position for the Dodge City A's. We return back to the top of the order with Roberto Gonzalez. Gonzalez 2 for 3 in this game, singled his last time up. And the courtesy runner for the Dodge City A's will be Izzy. Michael Widener out at second. Izzy at first for the A's. The tying run, or the winning run now in scoring position. Roberto Gonzalez steps in. Takes first pitch he sees and fouls it off down in the count 0-1. Roberto Gonzalez having himself a night. His speed on the base paths has been apparent. Also came in to pitch the top of the 9th. Gonzalez pops that one up, foul and out of play. That will be strike number 2. The A's trying to move the runs closer to coming in. Base hit could score the winning run for the Dodge City A's. Gabriel comes set. Looks back at Widener at second. He'll attempt the throw to avoid the balk. We will return back to play as Roberto Gonzalez down in the count, 0-2. Gabriel comes set again. Looks back at Widener. The 0-2 delivery. Inside, ball number 1. One and two, the A's looking to try to take this one in walk-off fashion. Worst case scenario, we are now headed to extra innings if we don't get out of this inning with a win. That pitch outside evens the count at 2 apiece. No work occurring in the bullpen for the Denver Cougars. So this game is likely Will Gabriel's game to finish. That pitch down low brings full count. There's room on base for one more Dodge City A. Third base is open. So the payoff pitch now from Will Gabriel. Will looks in. He's got his sign and comes set. The payoff pitch to Roberto Gonzalez. That one in and low. That will load the bases, and we will have a mound visit from the head coach for the Denver Cougars. Bases loaded for the Dodge City A's. And the winning run now 90 feet away. One away for the A's, and that will bring in Matthew Sandoval. Sandoval 0 for 4 on this game. He flew out his last time up. We're going to have a pitching change. The Denver Cougars will go to Jeremiah Scott. It is Jeremiah Scott on the mound now for the Denver Cougars. We're going to step aside, and we will be back. Bases loaded with the Dodge City A's with one away. And the winning run 90 feet away. You've been listening to Dodge City A's baseball. Jeremiah on the on the mound now for the Denver Cougars. It has been a long night. Been a really long night. The A's with the winning run 90 feet away. We're in the bottom of the ninth. Tie ball game 3-3. Jeremiah Scott now on the mound for the Cougars. The righty faces Matthew Sandoval. The first pitch he sees outside, ball number 1. A walk, a base hit, a home run wins the ball game for the Dodge City A's. Scott comes set. 1-0 delivery. It's popped up. That's caught. 2 away now for the Dodge City A's. Two away for the A's. The winning run 90 feet away. That will bring in Artie Ramirez. Ramirez 0 for 4 on the game. He hit into a fielder's choice his last time up. He will face the new pitcher, Jeremiah Scott. Swing and a miss, and down in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery from Scott. That's hit out into left field. It's going to drop. That will win the game for the Dodge City A's. The A's walk it off on a fly ball to left field from Artie Ramirez. The A's win this one 4-3. We will be back tomorrow night for the final game of this 3-game series with the Denver Cougars. First pitch set for 7 p.m. Let's take a look at your final game numbers. The A's the loss will so the loss will go to Jeremiah Scott. The win goes to Roberto Gonzalez. The A's win this one in walk-off fashion. A's. So the final game numbers, let's get to that. The win goes to Roberto Gonzalez. The loss goes to Jeremiah Scott. The A's improve to 12-15 overall. The Denver Cougars will drop to 12-14 overall. We are back here. Final game numbers. The Denver Cougars, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They strand 7. The Dodge City A's, 4 runs, 8 hits. They commit 2 errors and strand 9. We are back here tomorrow night with the final game of this series. The A's will be back in action against these Denver Cougars, 7 p.m. right here from Cavalier Field. I am Justin Hergert. I have been alongside Riker Sullivan, R.J. Watanabe, and Ben Smedshammer doing music and stats, saying so long and good night from Cavalier Field. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball.